So the Switch 2, what games would people actually want to see on the Switch 2? I think, of course, we're gonna get like new Mario Kart, new Mario Party, new Mario games, obviously. But I think there are several game series I think Nintendo should bring back for the Switch 2, no matter how unlikely they are. First of all, Pikmin 5, obviously. I don't expect Pikmin 5 to be released right away, considering the fact that, we just got Pikmin 4 2 years ago. And I know, like, Pikmin 5 released like when I'm talking about when the Switch 2 comes out. Okay, 2 years ago, say they have two 3D Zelda or even a 2D Zelda game. I think the problem is Nintendo released a 2D Zelda game very very quickly, and um yeah, but I think rated down the Switch lifespan. I think I would want to see a Pikmin 5. I think Nintendo, if Pikmin 4, because Pikmin 4 was successful, I think we should get a Pikmin 5. Okay? Very, very simple. Okay? You know, Pikmin 5, obviously, you know, I think is a game that I think people, because of how successful Pikmin 4 is, I think we're going to get Pikmin 5. But I think another series Nintendo should definitely bring back, even without turns out this Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, or Nintendo could just easily find an indie developer or a new developer to make those games. Unfortunately, the original developer for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon will be owned by Sony, which sucks. But with Mario and Luigi, Nintendo will find a new developer, like with Mario and Luigi. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is a very popular side series that we actually haven't seen in a while. Okay, the last proper Mystery Dungeon game that is excluding the DX game was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Super Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the 3DS. Okay, which means in a decade we haven't seen a real new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game in a while. Of course, we could just get Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers the Sky remade or something like that, but I think that obviously a Pokemon we need a new Mystery Dungeon game. You know, with main series games, unless they match ton of the series, I'm not really too excited for any new Pokemon games. We'll probably get Black and White remakes. We'll probably get Gen 10, ZA, all that stuff. We're gonna probably get new Pokemon games, obviously. Like that's a guarantee. We all know that's a guarantee. And I think we should get massive. I think we should get all the big third party games, not the woke crap, but games like they mentioned here, Monster Hunter Wilds should obviously be on the Switch too. Street Fighter 6 should be ported, Baldur's Gate 3, Elden Ring, all these huge games that the Switch missed out on because they were too much of a pansy to put the games at the Switch. But all these huge, massive third party AAA games, and of course, Black Myth Wukong obviously as well, another very popular game. Maybe beg, the creators of Stellar Blade, because some people do actually like that game to put on the Switch too. Unless people and then but yeah, major games like games that people actually buy, not games like Neptunia like two people will buy. Like I find that people get upset over these games like two people will buy, like these anime boob games. Like no one's gonna buy them anyways. Like why do you care so much about games that nobody are gonna buy? Okay, like indie games, it's pretty upsetting that they're now doing it to indie games. Like these are games where people's entire livelihoods depend on them being released, and you just crush their dreams and stuff. Like that Christmas game, like that Christmas Killer game or something. They're not going to release outside of Japan. Okay, maybe that game's too gory. Nintendo doesn't want that, but Nintendo will allow all these massive AAA games to have these blood and gore like Doom and stuff. So, whatever. And maybe because Microsoft is now willing to put games on other platforms, the Master Chief Collection on the Switch, obviously, so Smash fans can finally say, oh, but Halo has no history on Nintendo consoles. Oh, they put Master Chief Collection on the Switch, and heck, maybe Halo Infinite, so you can set these people up, obviously, as well. I think, a new Kirby game, like we're going to get a new Kirby game, but I think a sequel to Forgotten Land or Forgotten Land-esque game. Considering how successful Forgotten Land was, I think a sequel to that game, I think, is something that I want to see for the Switch too, as well. Other than that, like it's all gonna be the expected games. Like I expect a new Mario game, I expect a new Zelda game, I expect a new, all these new games like a new Pokemon and stuff. You know, as well. New Splatoon, because Splatoon 3 is ending, which means we're gonna probably get Splatoon 4 soon as well. Or a new Splatoon spin-off. And heck, Nintendo could make more spin-offs for the Switch too. But yeah, that's what this video here, and goodbye.